Hi everyone, welcome back to Aunt Susie's Kitchen. Today I'm going to share with you a very basic recipe for black bean burgers. These happen to have chickpeas in them as well and some sweet potatoes, but you'll see how easily you can add your own touch to them to make them your family's favorite. So let's grab our ingredients and head to the kitchen. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my beans in here. And these are beans that we soaked and cooked ourselves. You can use canned if you want. These are black beans and chickpeas. And the reason why the chickpeas are so dark is because I cooked them together with the black beans in the same pot. When they were done cooking, I strained them really well. I let them cool. And then I just laid them out on paper towels to absorb any extra moisture that was in there. That is going to be key to getting these burgers to stay in a patty shape and not fall apart. I'm just going to use my hands. I have a glove on just so that my fingernails don't get beans underneath them. And I'm just going to mash these. And I don't want them pureed. That's why I'm not putting them in my mixer. I want to leave a little bit of texture, but I need all of that creaminess on the inside of those cooked beans to come out, because that's going to be key in making sure that these also stick together. Another reason why it's so important that there isn't too much water in here. Okay, that looks good. Next, I'm going to just add 1.5 cups of sweet potatoes, and these are cooked and they're soft. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to mash them a little bit. Now, these sweet potatoes are left over from dinner last night. But you could make a medium-sized sweet potato. You can either peel, dice it, and steam it, or you can microwave it until it's soft, whole, and then just scoop out the center. Do it in the oven, whatever your favorite way is. I don't recommend boiling them because you're going to add more water to it, and we're trying to keep this mixture as dry as possible. Perfect. Next up are some beets. These are canned beets. You could make whatever, that beet just ran away. You could use whatever kind of beets you want. You could make your own. You can buy them canned. Just same deal. Make sure you drain them and pat them down on paper towels and make sure that they do not have too much water in them. Okay. So for me, it's not a burger unless there are onions. And I have 1 small onion that I've diced. I want to say this is probably the equivalent of 1/3 or 1/4 of a cup. Again, preference. For me, the more onion, the better, but that's completely up to you. I also have 1/2 cup of freshly grated carrot. Go ahead and add that in there. Now I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of fresh chopped parsley. I'm going to add some fresh cracked black pepper. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And 2 teaspoons of chili powder. Then I just want to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Maybe about 1 tablespoon. And that gives it a really nice earthy flavor and really complements everything else we've added so far. Okay. Put gloves on because those beets will definitely stain my fingers if I don't. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a mix now. So now that I have that all mixed up, I'm going to add my last 2 ingredients. This is 2 slices of multi-grain bread that I've just chopped in my mini chopper, and I'm going to put that in there. You can use 2 slices of your favorite kind of bread. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. And the flaxseed and the breadcrumbs are going to work to absorb any extra liquid that might be left behind, as well as be a binding agent to hold these burgers together. I'm just gonna fold them up. And that's it. It really takes minimal effort. And I can feel as I'm mixing it, I can feel it getting a little bit firmer, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So I have a nonstick skillet on the stove that I have a couple tablespoons of a neutral oil. I use a high smoke point oil, and you could use grapeseed or any other oil that's neutral that has a higher smoke point. And we're going to go over and fry these up, see how they come out. Okay, so that oil is hot, dancing around the bottom. And I want it hot because when these patties hit the oil, I want it to start cooking right away. I don't want them to get mushy on the bottom from the oil. And I'm just using an ice cream scoop. It helps me ensure that these patties are all the same size. And I'm really gonna smash them down and make them thin because I am looking to get a nice crisp edge on these. It's also going to help them very quickly, remove any of that excess liquid that's in there. But look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Here we go. That looks great. And I can't wait for the onions to start to cook because then it's going to release the most amazing scent in the house, and it's going to smell like we're cooking burgers. So I'm going to get these in the pan. Keep an eye on them. When they get nice and crispy on the edges, I'm going to give them a flip, and then we're going to come back and put these together. Okay, these burgers are done cooking. They look and smell amazing. Let's go ahead and get them on a sandwich. Here's an alternate method for cooking in the event that you don't want to do them in oil or you want to do a lot of them in a short period of time. I have portioned them out, shaped them into patties, put them on a sheet pan that's been lined with a little bit of parchment paper, and I'm going to put them in a 350 oven for about 15 minutes. Then I'm going to give them a turn, and I'm going to cook them for another 10 minutes or until the outsides are nice and firm, and they'll be good to go. Okay, so I have a bun here that I've lightly toasted. A little bit of lettuce. It's not a burger for me unless you've got some pickles. A couple of red onion. And of course, ketchup. Oh boy. Sink my teeth into this. Look at that. Let's see what it tastes like. Wow, that was really good. You guys definitely want to give this a try. Don't let the fact that it's made from beans fool you. It is every bit as delicious as a beef burger. That's it. Thanks for coming by. Make sure you check us out on social media. We are Aunt Susie's Kitchen on Facebook, Aunt Susie's Kitchen on Instagram, and of course here on YouTube, Aunt Susie's Kitchen. Go ahead and hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. We'll meet you back here next time because there's always something good cooking in Aunt Susie's Kitchen. Look at that.